welcome everyone. The topic of this lesson is past tense regular verbs. You know, in writing they look alike, like they all end in ed ending, and we don't see any difference in them. But when it comes to spoken language, when it comes to speaking, we have to pronounce them differently in three different ways. Now, the question is why we do that. For this, we have different reasons. You know, if we group consonants and vowels in one group, some of them, and some of them in other groups based on some reasons, that would help you understand the logic behind pronouncing them in different ways. First of all, let's start with voice sounds. Now the question is, what are voice sounds? In English, there are consonants and vowels that are voiced. And why do we call them voiced? The reason is when we pronounce them, when we say them, we can feel vibration in our throat while delivering them. And this vibration in throat while you produce them sounds like v, z. You can feel the vibration in your vocal cords, and this helps you understand, like some of them can be grouped together according to the reason. And then the other group is unvoiced or voiceless sounds. And again, some consonants fall in that category. And now the question is, what do we mean by unvoiced sounds? By unvoiced sounds, we mean the sounds when we pronounce them, when we utter them, when we say them, we use the front of our mouth only, and in this case we can feel air coming out of our mouth, and this air comes straight out of the lungs, and in this case you won't feel any vibration in your throat. So, for example, let's take word snake. 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 So what happens in sounds like s, sh? What happens? You are using the front of your mouth. You can feel the air coming out of your mouth, and that helps you decide like where to put that sound. Okay? And then there is a third group. Third group is really easy. In that group, we only have two consonants, that is t and d, t and d. So the words ending in t and d take it, this last one, for them. So as you can see, now we know, if we go by writing, if we go by spelling, that ed ending in verbs, in regular verbs, does not exist at all when we pronounce them in terms of pronunciation. We can see that in writing but not in speaking. So that ed is replaced by three different options, d, t and id. It is very simple. It goes only with consonants t and d, verbs ending in those sounds. T goes with unvoiced sounds, the sounds that are coming from your mouth, and d goes with the sounds that come from our throat, that come with a vibration. Having said that, let's do some examples so you can understand. Here I have these examples for you. You can see in writing, ed ending is same. It's there. But when we pronounce them differently. For example, in the first sentence, she walked away. Now, we don't say walked, we say walked. They played soccer. Played. Quick. Played. You decided the plan. Decide, did. This id is an extra syllable that you are ending to the verb. And we can see when we pronounce there is no add. Three different ways, t, d and it. Let's do some more examples. I have brought this phonemic chart for you. It will help you understand and you can keep it handy to understand. These are the sounds that are coming from throat with vibration, and t sounds are coming from mouth without any vibration, and these two consonants are special who are taking 8 syllable with them. So now it's easy for you to group them, okay? Now let's take a look at group 1. I have brought you this table. This shows the verb and then its past form, how we write it, and the final sounds that you can hear, and then I have brought you phonetic pronunciation that helps you understand how to pronounce it. Not in writing, we don't write it this way, but we say it this way. We write it that way with ed, but we say it this way with t in the end, and that's the phonetic symbol for them. So it's very easy. Now you can see walked. It's walked, not walked. It's stopped, not stopped. Relaxed, washed, washed, frothed, laughed, and kissed. See, it's very simple. Let's move on to the next group. This group is easy to remember, very simple. In this group, we have only 2 consonants with us that are taking an extra syllable with them. It is a syllable and you add it to the verb. Okay, so in this case, started ends in t sound and it takes the extra syllable it. Acted, needed, landed. Okay, very simple. This is the third group. In this group, again I have brought you verbs, their past forms, what are the final sounds that we can hear, and these are the phonetic pronunciation for them, and these are the phonetic symbol. So in this case, played, described, so you are adding just a slight d in the end. It's not an extra syllable, just a slight sound. Agreed, belong, chained, travel. Some more words: welcomed, designed, continued, breathed, amused, answered, lived. Okay, so you can see in writing they are having ed ending, but when we speak there is no ed, just a simple d. Okay, and that goes without stress. Now I have brought you this activity. You have to do it. You have to pick the words, put them in the right column where they belong according to the pronunciation. Okay? After you do that, there's another activity for you. You have to do it. You have to again decide which verb goes in which column, like according to their ed ending. You have to pick the phonetic symbol d, t, or it. And in the end, I just want to thank you. Thanks for learning. Happy learning. Thank you so much.